You know, and Brisk is always hummus. Everything about Brisk is just one big hummus. So somebody once came to the Grizmi Brisk, and he says to him, you know, you're full of hummus. Did you have any kulos, any leniencies whatsoever? And he says, sure, of course I do. You have a kula? You have a certain leniency? You practice it, sure? Says, what is it? He says, I have a leniency regarding Shnai Mikra Ve'echad Targum. He says, really? He says, yeah. In Shulchan Aruch Chaim Siman Reish Pei Hey Seif Beis, the Shulchan Aruch paskins that even though you're committed to do Shnai Mikra Ve'echad Targum, but a Yerei Shamayim would read Perush Rashi as well. Says the Grizmi Brisk, and now is makel that even a person who's not Yerei Shamayim can also learn Rashi. By the way, I think maybe that's why the Shulchan Aruch plugged it in Siman Reish Pei Hey. Reish Pei Hey is Rafeh, kind of loose, kind of it needs constant chizuk. It's an ongoing mitzvah, a regular basis, every single week. Sometimes the parshas are kind of long. Parshas Naso, 176 psukim. Sometimes they give us a break with 30 psukim of Parshas Vayelech. But it's an ongoing mitzvah, so therefore it's in Siman Reish Pei Hey to tell you it should not be rafeh, it should not be loose, it should not be easy, light in your eyes. We should all get stronger in this mitzvah. This story, by the way, didn't start with the Griz of Brisk. It started by his grandfather, the Beis Halevi. The Beis Halevi was once in the city of Minsk, and one of the people from the Enlightenment movement, from the Haskalah, came over to him and he said, you rabbis, all chumros, especially you. Brisk, Beis Halevi, chummus. You know, you don't bring people closer by imposing chummus on them. Why don't you start being a little more lenient? And this way you'll be able to pull people in. And the Beis Halevi told him, what are you talking about? I'm full of kulos. I'm all about leniencies. He says, you are all about leniencies? He says, sure. He said to him, you know, when you have a merchant, he doesn't show you all his merchandise. I'll share with you 7 items of my merchandise and you will see that I'm all about certain leniencies. You'll see. That's what I think about. He says, really? He said, yeah. Give me an example. He says to me, I'll give him 7 examples. He told him, you know, there's some machmirim that you can only daven Ma'ariv up to Chatzot. And I was lenient that you can even daven Ma'ariv after Chatzot. There's some machmirim, Tfilin de Rabbeinu Tam, only a person who's muflag b'chasidus, who's known to be a pious individual, is able to wear Tfilin de Rabbeinu Tam. And I was makel that even a person who is not mefusam b'chasidus is able to put on Tfilin de Rabbeinu Tam. Some are machmir, not to say piyutim in the middle of tefillah. They're worried about hefsek. And I was makel that everybody can insert the piyutim you can add to your tefillah. Some are machmir an Erev Tisha B'Av that falls on Shabbos. You don't learn Erev Tisha B'Av. And I was makel that you can even learn Erev Tisha B'Av. Some are machmir that you do not fast on Rosh Hashanah. Shana Zayontef. And I was makel that you're allowed to fast on Rosh Hashanah. Some are machmir that you don't practice Yom Kippur 2 days. You do all the other Yomim Tovim, Sveika de Yoima, but there's an Indian of Sakana. Some are machmir. The Rama already brings it in Siman Taf Reish Chaf Daled. I was makel that one is allowed to fast 2 days on Yom Kippur. And he told him as well, some people are machmir that if you forgot to count in Sfiras Omer 1 day, you cannot repeat the following day to count with a bracha. And I was makel that you can even continue counting even if you forgot 1 day. So what are you talking about? I'm all about kulos.